lovely people. Hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagabasma, здравствуйте, привет, bunna, dzień dobry, sziasztok. Hello. Xin chào, yabasyotere, salam alaikum, saskriaka, marhaban, merhaba. Welcome, my name is Brunel. So Zoeva, I've got a new collection out. It is called Premier Collection. They have got a number of items. They've got an eyeshadow palette, which is £17.50. They also have a blush palette, which is £12.50. They have 3 lip crayons at £9.50 each. And they also then have some brushes, which you can buy individually as well. I bought 2 items from the collection. I bought the eyeshadow palette and I also bought the lip crayon as well. I managed to buy the lip crayon in basically the only color that I felt suited my skin tone or I could get away with, and that's the red one. And I know I'm not wearing it here, but it's because, well, I chose not to. So the eyeshadow palette itself looks like this. It is made up of cardboard, which is also magnetic as well. It is nice and super light, but I have to say that even though it is cardboard, it is super pretty, and all of the Zoeva's palettes are usually very pretty but very light as well, travel friendly as well. And in each one of these your eyeshadow palettes, you have got 6 of which it's got 1.4 grams. And then you've got others of 0.5, oh sorry, which is equal to 0.5 ounces, and then you've got 4 at 1.2 grams, which is equal to 0.04 ounces. As to whether it's cruelty free, I can't really say. I can't remember. Sorry, I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. If I am, I'll place it here, put it here somewhere. And in the eyeshadow palette, you've got 10 eyeshadows in total. You have got 4 mattes, which are these ones. They each have a name. The names are a bit, you know, some of them are tongue twisters. I mean, they couldn't have made life easy. So these ones are the mattes. And then you've got some shimmers as well, which are these 2 as well, and this one. And then you can have these 2 here, which are metallic. And then you've got this one, which is a duochrome. And so this is the makeup look I created with this palette. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Right here, let's get started. Hopefully you are close enough, but not too close to be able to see the details. On my eyes, I've got a NARS Soft Matte Concealer. This is the inside. I use this all the time, and all I did was then use a powder brush over my eyes to make sure everything's mattified. So yeah, and it is late in the evening. The kids are starving, but you know, I'm just gonna let them carry on starving whilst I film. Yeah. Alrighty, so first shade that I'm going to start off with is this one, which is Magisterial, well, I don't know, I can't tell whether it's meant to be Spanish or not, Vibrato. I'm assuming that's it, yeah, Magisterial Vibrato, and that's this color here. And I'm just going to tap. There's a little bit of fallout. That's the second time I'm applying this brush actually, but there's a little bit of fallout, but it's not too much at all. You get plenty on the brush. It is a bit powdery, so you do have to be careful. And there's quite a bit there. And let's see. Yeah, you can see it's kind of a bit, there's a bit of, quite a lot of flyaway. So just trying to blend that in. And see if there is enough color pigment. Actually, I can see some pigment, actually. Not done. So I can see a difference, definitely. I'm quite surprised, actually. It's a really, really neutral transitional shade. And it works for someone of my skin tone. And it blends really, really easily as well. Just trying this eye. And you can see. And this is just a big fluffy brush. And this one is a Morphe brush, but it hasn't got a name to it, unfortunately. But you can see it blends really, really easily. So that blended really nicely. So happy. I'm really happy so far. Next shade is Fourth Wall. I'm just going to dab that and again see if there is a lot of fallout, and you can see it's picked up quite a bit of product. The brush itself is a Morphe M322 brush. Yeah, so it does pick up, and there's a bit of fallout. They are actually very powdery, the mattes. And let's see how much color payoff I can get. Ooh, quite a bit. I'm just trying to see whether I can retain the pigment whilst blending, or whether you lose some of the pigment and intensity. Actually, it's quite good. I'm quite happy with it. So far, so good. Final shade of the matte is the darkest one, which is Greatest Era. And let's just see how much I can pick up on the brush. Ooh, there's quite a bit, just one bit. Hopefully you can see it. So I'm just going to dab that again gently. Little bit of fallout. And let's see. Yeah, not much fly away. You know, it's not as fluffy as the others. I was just about to say not much fly away. Not as fluffy as the others, or powdery as the others. And let's see how much pigmentation there is. Oh yeah. So I'm just going to tap that on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm going to concentrate the color on the outer corner and also on the inner corner of the eye, and then blend that. And just to blend it, let's see. Oh yeah. Not bad. It is a buildable shade. I would have preferred for it to be a lot more intense, but it's not bad at all. I'm going to try the duochrome and see whether that would work on its own, or whether I need to use a wet brush. So I'm just going to see. Not bad. I'm going to try and see if I can drag it along the eye to intensify it. I say actually that is very, very good. Ooh, oh yeah. So using your finger is just fine. I love this color. Love it. And by the way, the color that I'm using is Say Goodbye. Say Goodbye. Love it. Alrighty, so I am nearly done. I'm just going to go and finish off the rest of my face, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Underneath my eyes, what I'm going to use is the same shade I've used already, which is the Greatest Era, and I'll use that underneath, and that will be it. So far, actually, not a lot of fallout with that duochrome shade at all. I can see a couple of specks, but actually it's not bad. Works just as well using a brush or fingers, but I'm happy using fingers. But if you don't like using your fingers, then this works really, really well. Obviously, I've not tested it as a wet brush. However, it's actually intense enough for me not to need to use a wet brush, but it's up to you, whichever way you want to use it. So see you back in a moment. And there you have it. This is my face all done. Just to let you know, I did buy the Pencil Lip Crayon, but I decided against applying it on my lips because I didn't think that it would go with the makeup look altogether. This is the lip crayon, and just trying it out. It's the second time I'm testing it, so you can see it glides on really smooth. It is pigmented, but I think it's also buildable, so you can see, but it wouldn't have gone with the makeup look, and that's why I've not applied it on my lips. It's actually quite nice, and I like the fact that it's easy to use. Obviously what it looks like on the lips, I can't say 100%, you know, because I haven't put it on my lips, but I'm not necessarily unhappy about this particular color itself. Right, now back to the palette, starting off with the swatches themselves. To be honest, with the swatches, I didn't get that wow factor in none of the shades at all. I mean, the mattes themselves were actually okay. They felt a bit kind of like a powdery and soft, but it was no wow factor on them at all. The duochrome, which is the only one that's in there, again, they didn't give me that pow 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 in your face kind of thing, so I didn't get that in there, you know, that kind of feeling. And also the shimmers as well, they're a bit lackluster. So if going by the actual swatches, I wouldn't, they were just okay, you know, they were not bad. There was nothing in there that was extremely patchy actually, but it was it was okay. However, when it comes to the application on the eyes, they performed way better. And as far as I'm concerned, that's all that really counts, because how well the swatches is really not that. You're not going to be wearing it on your arms, you're wearing it on your eyes. They performed much better. The mattes themselves, first of all, were easy to blend. They actually appeared far more pigmented than I gave them credit for, especially considering that my skin tone is much darker than, and you know, it is darker. So even the palettes of the shades that I use actually did show on my lids. So I'm quite happy with that. And I like the fact that the palette itself had more transitional shades. Unlike before, some of the palettes used to have just one transitional shade, and that was no good. So I like the fact that they have changed that. And the shimmers, actually, to be fair, I didn't use the shimmers on my eyes. I can't really say what they're like. But the duochrome was a power color, using just the fingers, showed a lot more than they did on the swatches. And I am super happy, and it's a really simple look that I've ended up creating, and I'm happy with the palette. And cost wise, it's also £17.50, I think, if memory serves me right. So it's not bad price at all. Is this a palette worth buying? Yes, it is actually. But if you go by the swatches, as far as I'm concerned, you probably think, no. But if you just obviously go by the application on them, and you want something that's easy to blend, that's super light, and you can just pop into your bag and take it with you, then yes, I would say it actually is worth buying. I think that's really it, really. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think of the makeup look. I'm still not sure about the lip color either, but it is late now. You wouldn't believe the time now. It is